Here we are. There should be things set up. Hopefully. Chat hasn't appeared yet, which is slightly worrying. One moment. There we are. Welcome. Welcome back. Let me just quickly... Here we are. Just gotta organize chat. Just give a moment for things to organize themselves and for some people to arrive. I mean, no real point starting before some others arrive. Here we are. This fight. Yeah, we actually managed to kill all these guys fairly easily. Did that over on Twitch, actually. But, now we are here, doing this. For some reason, it is far harder than most other ones. I think it's probably because there's, like, one attack they have that's really strong against us, and we can't, favorably or dominatingly clash against, which is bad for us. Welcome. Yeah, hopefully we will be able to kill Papadon today. Fingers crossed. I mean, if we do, I don't think I'm going to be fighting Dulk today. We might postpone that till next weekend, just for my own sanity. I mean, I also have things I need to get done today, otherwise, but, yeah. So far, this is already going leagues better than it was to begin with. The first attempt at this fight ended mostly in death. Killing an old man in his retirement home. It's not really a Is it a retirement home if you're, quite literally staked through a wall there? I mean, like, there's a difference between bureaucratically not being allowed out and physically not being allowed out. I've not been to many old people's homes, but normally I don't think they stake the old people to the walls. I mean, I could be wrong. I haven't seen one before, but... It is like that. They're close enough, okay. So I guess we are going to kill an old man in his retirement home. Yeah, let's... It's close enough. Okay. Most people don't get old enough. Most people don't even get to old people's homes. True. I mean, there's all the rules about not entering somebody else's home, right? Oh, as in, like, age-wise, they don't get to old people's homes. True. I mean, it seems everybody who should be in an old person's home is actually stronger than most people. I mean, like, case in point, Iori. Here runs just take me part of the wall. Alright. I'll take your word for it on that one then. Right, let's use that. As long as we can keep the momentum on our side in this fight, we should be fine. As soon as somebody gets staggered, we run into issues. Fuck. Right as I decided to say something. Wow. Iori's like 53. Is she? I could have sworn she's several hundred years old. I mean, I may be wrong, but I think she is supposed to be several hundred years old. Why is... I hate this. Yo, people in the city don't need retirement homes, yeah. How am I going to do the final boss? Right. We have a few different plans. One of them is beating it with the closest Don to the base Don, obviously. But the problem is we can't actually use based on. But, yeah, it's either closest or we use managed on. Or I do everything. Or I learn how to mod, which is the one I don't want to do. because I'm terrified of losing my account. Even if it wouldn't actually happen like that. Rory's official age is 50-something. Oh. Youth Sancho. Yeah, true. Could do that. That was the thinking with Managedon. Managedon is essentially the closest to what well, okay. So Shidon is the closest to based on mechanically. Managedon is the closest to Sancho we have at this point in time. Also, why does Dawn put a mirror ID on when she could just remain in Blood Fiend form and be infinitely more powerful? It makes no sense. I mean, like, mechanically, obviously it makes sense, but if you wanted to actually win the fight, why would you put a mirror ID on? I think Don is closest to base. Shidon and Syncdon. I mean, what does Syncdon do? Because Shidon is all about getting more speed to do with power. Contract with LCB to not be Sancho. Maybe. Although I doubt they would have made that, considering they made the contract with LCB before she even realized Sancho existed. Well, after she even realized Sancho existed. After she forgot Sancho even existed. That's how we should say those words. She just proved her version of justice. Yeah, that works. Heathcliff rolled 2015 SP, probably. Syncdon clashed against speed to gain coin power. I mean, so does Shidon, really. And Shidon is worse than Syncdon, which is the reason why I say closer. I hate this. Why? Why do they gain more skill slots than we do? Who thought this would be a fun idea for a fight? Adon was bright enough to read. Well, no. She canonically reads Fixer magazines. Of course. Yeah, no, I don't... It's the general thing with unclashables, unbreakable coins, more skill slots. It's not fun in this. It's not fun to just take unopposed damage without being able to handle it. Especially if this was a focused encounter. That's something at least Canto 2 has over this. In a focused encounter, you can choose what attacks you're going to take. Here, you've got nothing. That's the same as why. I mean, the difference is I have Shidon, and Don automatically gets leveled up to max, so... She read a newspaper upside down one time. I mean, it would make sense if she just looked at the pictures. That seems like a very Don thing to do. So, yeah, this is... Wow. I was going to comment about how, he'd managed to survive at 1 HP and he just burst. Which is, yeah. Right, I think they die here just to the 5% damage. No? Alright, never mind them. Bang. How did they parry that? They're staggered. Upside down fixes, yeah. She must have been really confused when she saw them in person. Spontaneous combustion, yeah. Non-focused encounters are... They're fine when you want to go fast, but as soon as you want any tactical control, they're horrible. Like, they are just awful. Okay. Right, let's... Oh. There we are. Alright. Interlude, and I think this is the final stretch, right? Because this is... Who is this? Oh, here we are. Now for trio. Let's see how this goes. Right, so, we want our DPS squad. And then I think we go like this. Let's see. Hopefully this will be fine. Why do they introduce unbreakable coins with bleed? I have no idea. I honestly... I understand what they were going for with unbreakable coins, but they're implemented terribly. Alright. Now, I must admit, I didn't actually pay attention to this fight the first time around, because I didn't really need to. So I have no idea what I'm doing. Thinking probably would be the worst, because having low SP is just killer. Let's focus... Who should we focus? I mean... Because, as far as I'm aware, Priest does, like, jack shit. He does nothing. Dulk is worrying, but when I played it first time around, I focused Barber because less HP. I think just getting one combatant out of the way first is good. Oh, yes. Early representation. Good idea. Right. Alright, we, that could still be fine. I'm not going to research just yet. Bloodfiend Trio was a bloodbath for you. Oh, wow. Burst down Barber? Alright. Good idea. Let's go ahead with that then. Oh, excuse me. No idea what happened there. I forgot how to breathe for a moment. Yeah, I mean, not too badly. Not too badly thrown. Later into the fight, maybe it'll be bad throwing, but for now, kill Priest quickly. So, I'll probably go for Barber, Priest, Dulk. I clash with him because Priest giving SP. Priest gives SP, does he? I genuinely never paid attention to what Priest does. Who's 5 SP and heal? Oh. Okay. We might add the counter... I don't know, for a later challenge. So, let's... Struggling. Oh, wow. The fun begins already. The only person that can clash with that is Sinclair. Alright, wow, that's... Do I want to use Sinclair's ego? I guess I do. Favored. Oh, wow. Filling me with absolute confidence. Just defend that. Like a Barber, Priest, Dulk, yeah. Chris Koga got his passive from. Ailing Heart is obviously from here, but the other one is from, I think it's the small ads, right? The small ads have the same passive that he does. Right. Let's just hope we win the clash. Wow. Oh, wow. Why do I get the feeling this is going to be a very annoying fight? I mean, it might not be. If we can just stagger one quickly, it won't be. But yeah, Bloodstained Hand I think comes from the Tiny Priest. Oh, the SP heal. Well, I'm sure. She sounds awfully happy. What, Barber? Yeah, Barber is stupidly happy all of the time. I mean, we might end up killing Priest Gregor just naturally as the fight goes on. Right, oh wow, it's the fun one. It's the one that they really wanted you to see the animation for. Right, alright, representation emitter. Favored, that's... Okay, hold on, we're going to be using this. Also favored, never mind. We're not. Speed heal and shield is actually combat start not on use, huh? Here's finale. Once one of them... Oh, he's close to death or staggered. Oh, that's fun. Alright, go for that. Alright, we want to use this on here. To Pathos Mathos. That will just be dealing damage to her. And then we have this clash. Or this clash because we can use an ego on it. Stagger her before she uses it. I don't think we're going to be staggering her. I mean, we could get her close to stagger, but not sure. I mean, it could check when she uses Finale. It probably says in the passives. Feels about wrong about the amount of ailing hard and bloody hand he gets. Oh wow. Classic PM, interesting coding. Okay, I find there. Pathos Mathos succeeds, and now we need representation emitter to succeed, because otherwise we are going to die. Right, 1, 2, and we're fine. We're still going to take a decent amount of damage, but not as much as we would have. How many staggers? 1? 1! Alright, that's not too bad. Okay. Oh no, he bloodied hand. He does get bloodied hand. Anyway, yeah, let's read her passives. When does she use the Finale? Oh, doesn't say. No, fun. I mean, it might be a specific passive, I guess? No? Strange. Anyway, let's get back to it. Not listed. Very fun. It is a lot of words to say absolutely nothing. Okay, then we favored clash that, and then we use that. Trio, yeah. EP. Right, okay. Pathos Mathos succeeds there. It just has a stupid amount of bleed. Well, had. In all fairness, Texploit is a massive issue with Limbus Company versus, whatchamacallit, Ruiner. I have no idea why, really, either, because it's not like the more complex bosses. I mean, in a lot of cases, the bosses are simpler. Great, okay, 1 stagger, that's fine, but it'll take more damage from this. That'll be fun. This do. A deep wound. Oh, that's fun. And I think the thing that'll kill us here is just constant damage from unbreakable coins. Those runners have completely reworked half its mechanics from the ground up. Because in Ruiner you could just click on somebody and it would be a tiny drop down menu here, which is fine compared to this. Like, seriously, surely there is a easier way you can say all of this. And the worst part is, but the first time you go through the fight, you can only read half of this. Counter dice reusing infinitely is very funny. Okay, we're gonna have to... I don't want to keep using representation emitter because it uses valuable resources. So I guess we do... Okay. What is this clashing? That's clashing that, that's fine. I think we do this. I think that's perfect. Gives offensive level, it gives... Oh, does it give offense level up? The offense level up might be this. Potentially. But, not sure. Don't like conditions unmet. Well, which is conditions unmet? As in, like, this one. Not being able to actually read. Because I hate it. Well, okay, hate is a strong word. But I dislike the fact that some of the things you just can't read. The solution to having text bloat isn't to just prevent the player from being able to read. Because the thing about a strategy game is, you should actually be able to strategize. So if some of the bosses just hidden, it's the massive difference with Ruiner is most of the time you're going to be able to read everything a boss is going to do. I can think of one instance off the top of my head where that's not true, and that would be Argalia. And that's the one person I can think of, and that's solely because his build is generates cards. Because in every other fight in Ruiner, you can go into the encounter, read every passive they have, read their health, read their stagger status, and their, whatchamacallit, their cards. Skills and passive unavailable to read. I'm assuming it's to stop you being able to go, oh, so in the original dogfight, oh, when she drops to 33% HP or less, she's going to use Finale. But, like, why not just tell people that? This section one of... yeah. Yeah. It is an issue with complexity in Limbus Company, because there's not really any complexity to mechanics. At the end of the day, it is just clash, and if you win, good. If you lose, cry. Beyond that, there's nothing really interesting. Okay, let's do that, because that lets us clash this with this. Then we want this to clash with this, because Crow's Eye View is better. Wait, actually, we do that. Oh, no, somebody's getting staggered either way, there. Actually, no. We do that. Okay, people have been telling me to use defense skills. Rather than opening back up the ego and clicking on it again. So there you are, for the people asking for that. See the grand total of 3 damage it deals. Oh no, 47 damage, no way. It's a weird quirk of most of the base ego that normal skills deal more damage. That is unfortunate. Okay. Barber gets staggered soonish. One good attack really will stagger her. We could probably rely on that I don't want to rely on that staggering her, but we probably could. Who's this attacking? Him. Right, And there's nothing you can do about it, so there we are. Burst down Barber now, okay. Let's do this one. Actually, hold on, how much does that cost us? Yeah, Ego Resources we've got plenty of. Alright, this should hopefully stagger Barber. Bang, there we are. Lovely. Perfect, and that won't help her at all because she doesn't get the bust from it. There we are, more damage, lovely. Now is the point where we just try and deal a ton of damage to her. If we can keep the priest on low SP too, that would be good. Well, that's fun. Who's this sitting? Otis and him. You think? Can you? Otis actually. Which one's hitting Otis? Right. Okay, Otis clash that. And then everybody else deal damage to Barber. There we are. I should have used Rosha's Ego, but oh well. I might do still actually, because that'll allow us to hit the next stagger if we haven't already. Oh. Not your whole team. What do you mean? I mean, I've still got everybody in the back lines, but... Oh, do you mean Parade goes on? Or whatever. Because that's not... Parade Wonders isn't Finale. And it only does very little damage, actually. Fine. Did that heal him? No. No, it didn't. Great. Finale. That wasn't Finale. Finale does hit more people. That wasn't Finale. Oh, you're telling me when... Oh, that's annoying. Right, well. So, well, actually, Finale is Gluttony. Parade of Wonders is that, and then she has another one which won't list here, which normally goes here. Let's show up here. It'll probably say conditions unmet. There we are. Lovely. I love conditions unmet. Alright, you saying clash that. Right. Guilt. What does Guilt actually do? Oh, more fragile. Cool. It might trigger once you kill Barber, maybe? That's going to be fun. How many people is that going to stagger? I hope not many. Wow! Oh god, Yisang is dead. That's annoying. Yisang is dead and Honglu is about to take a ton of damage from Priest. That's really not good. Bye bye Yisang. That means we get Heathcliff in the battle now? Okay. Please don't lose to that. Okay, that's fine, but then Honglu takes a ton of damage. Honglu is dead. Great, perfect. Oh, here we are. Here's the finale. Great, okay. Who's this Targeting. You. Struggling. Wow, we're fucked. Ah. Ah. Can't do that. Make sure they're dead. Wow! What a well-designed attack. You're right, Durante. I forgot about that. I forgot I could have halved their speeds. Because if I could have halved their speeds, then I could have used something else. Still. Let me try editing a setting in OBS, because I've just realized that stream quality is horrible. How do I... Why is it set that low automatically? What? Hold on. Does that fix it? Hopefully that should up the bitrate. Is it still bad? I mean, it might still be bad. Anyway, yep, this is a reset. Internet's comically bad. No, internet's not comically bad, it's just I checked OBS and apparently it was streaming it. I checked output and it had set video bitrate to 2000, which YouTube recommends 6800, so that's fun. But yeah. Here we go again. Don't you just love the boss fights of this game? Yippee OBS. Who's that taking away from here? Do we care? Yes, we care about every bit of damage, really. Favored, neutral, which we can make better by doing this. It's doable. Oh, it's absolutely doable. But, yeah. What's the bitrate at now? It's terrible. I'll search between now and the next stream how to fix that, but, I dislike the fact that these boss fights all have massive moves that have... I mean, okay, in all fairness, the difficulties with this boss fight are really my own, in a way, but still. What are people saying no to? I forgot if I've said something. I don't know what that question's in relation to. I have entirely forgotten what I said. The fact that it's doable. Could somebody reiterate what question I asked? Because I think I'm more confused than you guys on that one.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 두뇌 파로 적을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지.
Sure, we go for a neutral. Actually, let's do that. Can you go here? Do you love the boss fights of this game? Ah, yeah. Oh, I said, don't you love the boss fights of this game? Yes, true. And, no. No, I do not. I think, no. A major problem with it is the health, the HP bloat. HP bloat definitely isn't fun. Because there's very little actual agency in the game. You do end up just wailing away at a boss for several years. Like, beyond trying to win clashes, what else am I... Who is spamming emotes? Huh. Anyway, yeah. Beyond simply clashing with things and trying not to die, there's very little you can actually do in a boss fight. I mean, at least focused is better than unfocused. You have a slim bit more agency. All of you, probably. Yeah, fair enough. What's she actually fatal to? Oh, wow. Nothing. How about you? Nothing. You? Nothing. Great. Least fun. 634. Which was 634 again? That would be... I'm actually not sure. Most of the EXs of the game just sort of beat themselves for me. Alright, let's do this, because more sanity would be appreciated. Lovely. Great. Honestly, we're doing a far better job of killing the Barber this time, for some reason. I've no idea what happened last time, but she's nearly at her first stagger already. Actually, we had far more staggers of our own last time, I think. True, yeah, I suppose we should be using Rose Base Ego more. Heathcliff. Heathcliff question mark. Oh, Batcliff. Yeah, I dislike Batcliff. In all fairness, a lot of my dislike for Batcliff comes from the fact that I had to do the base ID only challenge, but how many staggers are we gonna get? Fuck me. How many staggers is that? 3! And Honglu is nearly dead. Fucking brilliant. I love the combat in this game. Yep, she healed all of the damage that we dealt, and in return, we get fuck all. Perfect. Don't you just love... No. I can't even make the joke anymore. Do you love the city you live in? Right. Fuck it, you know what, who's that attacking? Honglu. Alright, Honglu, you deal with that. Neutral, sure. Neutral, struggling, take the damage. Favored here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Actually, no, we won't want favored here. We want to use representation of meta. Who's this hitting? You saying who's blocking it. Wonderful. We're going to keep the Barber I was going to say permanently under fragile, but one fragile works. We're going to try and deal as much damage as possible to her. Because if we can just melt her, then we're fine. Red ab, no pages. Yeah. I think the thing with... The massive problem Limbus Company's combat has is the fact that you're never on the same level as the bosses, and by that I mean health-wise. The bosses are basically always going to be taking damage. They are designed to soak up damage. Compared to you, the player, as soon as you lose an attack, say goodbye to a sinner. Like you saw there, we lost that mass attack, and then our entire team was on the verge of dying.
단체로 왜 저렇게 떠들썩한 거야?
Which you don't really get too often, I'd like to say, in Rona. Or at least, you don't get it in a situation where you can't immediately catch up. Back in again. Oh well. So leaves the city buying up all the health resources. Let me do this, that way he deals less damage.
행동을 개시합니다.
Honglu, please don't. Ah! I love the 5... Well, that wasn't a 5% chance. But still, Honglu throwing. Glass cannons. We're not even glass cannons, we're just glass. There is no cannon about us. If we were glass cannons, it would be slightly more fine, but we're not. We're not glass cannons.
여행은 목적이 있었지.
Because if we were glass cannons, at least we'd be done with the fight quicker. Wet cardboard, yeah. Wet cardboard or paper thin glass, both of those fit. I think shadows in most games. The difference, I would say, is in most games is you've got in most games you've got ways to deal with being hit baked into the game. For example, Dark Souls. First of all, you've got ways to deal more damage, which I mean technically you do if you're not doing a base ID only challenge, but you can heal in most games where there's a massive disparity. So to use Dark Souls again, you get hit, yeah, but you can heal. Compared to this, where unless you have Fluid Sac, no. Also, a lot more games do have that interaction, so it's less you're getting hit now and more play skillfully and you won't get hit. Especially with the addition of Unbreakable Coins, which are basically just you're going to take damage now buttons. Why is this only favoured? That's worrying, but hey ho, Honglu, don't... There's other healing egos. Tell me one. Don't say Soup Sinclair. Don't say Soda Honglu. What other good healing egos are there?
가서 할 수 있는 건 다 해보고 오라고. 저보다 한 주먹거리도 안 되는 놈들이니까.
And also, what methods of healing are there that are baked into the game, like Estus Flasks are for Dark Souls? I mean, I can tell you right now, there's none. But... Road Your Teddy Bear Ego. Road Your Teddy Bear Ego heals you? Okay, Pursuance Rodian, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. But... Well, Valve Gregor, do you mean, like... Sign of Roses for that? Pursuance Miso. Okay, the Pursuance ones I'll give you. I meant Canto VII, yeah. Oh, did I accidentally say 8? Oh, there we are. Fixed it. Bygone Days Gregor. Does Bygone Days Gregor really heal? Garden of Thorns. So, how many good healing egos are there? Because that strikes off Bygone Days, both of the Bygone Days. Pursuance is still there. That strikes off Soda Honglu. That strikes off, Soup. Both of the Soups are gone. Bygone Greg only does SP. Yeah, that makes sense. What else gets striked off when you do that? I didn't even know Hexnail healed. So for the base ID only run. Yeah, thank you. Lantern Sinclair. Okay, the lanterns maybe, sure. But the difference is the disparity between that and Fluid Sac. I mean, I can't click on Fluid Sac, I don't have it here, but I should probably actually put the base IDs and EGO on the stream title. Still, to go back to the Dark Souls comparison, how many of those are you given to start? How many healing years are you given to start? Wingbeat heals user, which I don't count Sangre de Sancho as a healing ego either. If a healing ego doesn't heal more damage than you're realistically going to have taken, then it's not a good healing ego. Also, self-heals aren't healing egos. Base Gregor ego passive heals. Yes, that is the one I will give you that gets given to you at the start of the game. But, yeah. Actually, no, we haven't killed Dulcinea yet. We have not killed Dulcinea yet, sadly. It was just I was going insane. I mean, I'm already insane. I'm still going insane. But, we're not doing that brand of insanity for now. We're doing that later. I think the major problem with Limbus Company's combat is the fact that it's got a lot of small issues. And all those small issues end up compounding into a massive bad everything. Oh wow, chat reloaded. Got a name down. Yippee. Bloodfiend Trio could be worse. It could be worse. I'm glad it isn't. I think I'd go insane again if it was. Yeah, remain insane. I don't think I am sane at this point, to be honest. But Dulcinea is pretty. Yes. Yes, that's one thing I can agree on. She's an annoying boss fight. Even when using a normal team, Dulcinea is an annoying boss fight. But she is pretty, yes. Did not sound happy. About what? I'm not sounding happy about a lot of things. So isn't a consideration because of the fact that he clashes abysmally. If it was a single fight, then yeah, but the problem is whenever you have a fight with multiple people, you run into issues. But yeah. I don't think I ever was fully insane. Yeah, you got a point. Do we care about that? You know what, Honglu? Go wild. Honestly. When has Honglu ever failed a roll and killed himself? This is the point where I wish I had a face cam to show the fact that I just smiled after that, but anyway. Yeah, Canto Ace. I hope that the Unbreakable coins are toned down, because I strongly dislike Unbreakable coins. I feel they don't, in their current state, they just make a fight artificially harder. They don't make it more interestingly difficult. An interestingly difficult way to do unavoidable attacks is Ahab Trio. More statuses like Preymark I would be fine with, because Preymark has counterplay, compared to Unbreakable coins on every attack, which is just, you're going to take damage now. Dulcinea solo again. We'll do that later. Maybe. I do not want to... Wait, base center only. Yeah, we will be doing that later. The chain battles is fine, but
야, 저 새끼 좀 봐.
unbreakable coins are not fine in their current state. Sinking unbreakable will be hell. There is not enough way. If they do exist, if sinking unbreakable coins do exist, there is not enough way to get sinking up to make that not annoying. But yeah, Ahab Trio, I think, is the only fight I could feasibly bring up as, like, a well-designed and interesting boss fight. Do get past it. Base IDs only, can't use based on. What will happen? We'll use the closest to based on possible to us. Which will probably mean Shidon or something similar. I'm not taking any more chances with that attack. Let's just use that. But yeah, the biggest problem about Limbus Company is really, and I'm making a video where I'm going to bring this up, if from the start of the game you were conditioned it's fine to lose sinners, then it would be fine. But the problem is because from the start of the game you're told losing sinners are bad, you want to avoid losing sinners at all costs. So at this point of the game, to try and change that doesn't work. You're never going to be able to pull that off. Am I going to advertise the Discord? I probably should do that. We'll get Smoke IDs and EGO. Now that Smoke has been nerfed, yeah. I think. Yes, that is something I bring up too. The fact that every Unbreakable is just force damage regardless of what you do for your entire team removes so much agency from the system, and it basically makes tank IDs useless. Let me create an invite. Here we are. Because it's so to how was Smoke nerfed? Smoke what Smoke did was done it halved in half. So basically Smoke used to do plus 10%, but now it only does plus 5%, which is considerably worse. Unclashable attacks are unbreakable coins. I feel better about unclashable attacks because PM doesn't spam unclashable attacks. Because a boss fight that spams unclashable attacks is going to be really annoying, so it naturally stops them from doing something annoying with the design. Compared to unbreakable coins are sort of like a light version. It's like a whatchamacallit? It's like a cocktail. It's like a cocktail. When you drink straight alcohol, like, there's only so many shots of vodka you can take. And in this metaphor, the shots of vodka are the unbreakable coins. The unclashable attacks. There's only so many unclashable attacks you want to put into a fight before you physically cannot clash with a boss and it becomes stupid. Unbreakable coins are watered down. They're the cocktail of this. You can knock back about 10 cocktails before you realize you've even been drinking alcohol, which makes them dangerous, because they're they're basically the same. You're consuming the same amount of alcohol, you just don't realize it. Anyway, oddball metaphor, but still. Only using dodge IDs, yeah, but, like, it's lame. But yeah, no, it wasn't flat plus 100 damage anymore now, it's only plus 50. Which is fair, Smoke was slightly unbalanced, but still. Unbreakable coins, there are so many things you can do with them to make them less annoying. So, like, to bring up Finale, this is great. This is how it should work. Because the one bit here, this, so much better. Does not stagger. Yes, please. And it would be even better if it either didn't stagger, or if it didn't apply this. Like, if it didn't apply the status, it would be great. 2 shots of vodka, 50 bleed. Yeah. Doing several shots of vodka in a row is basically White Gossipium, when you don't melt them. And shit, unbreakable coins versus shots of vodka. It was a metaphor. It was a metaphor for unclashable attacks and unbreakable coins. But yeah. There is no reason to ever use a counter when you can use an evade. Defense has its merit, but why would you use counter? Nicolina is almost dead. Yes, that is good for us. This is worrying, but I mean, if we just... Ryoshu is going to... I think we have to do this. Because Ryoshu is going to take damage otherwise. We then use this on here. Never mind, we don't do that. We use this on here because that also deals damage to Barber. That, if it hits max, which it won't... Okay, let's just clash these. Defense just rolls too low. Yeah, fair. Okay, I was thinking about this because I'm planning on writing a video for Limbus Company. But I think when all is said and done, you're not going to have people replaying Limbus Company. Because if you think about it, what's to stop a new player booting into the game, getting Star of the City IDs, melting through things, getting bored and leaving? So, does enemy apply stats hits if only a block shield is hit? I'm unsure. Yeah, yeah. If... this is the thing. So, to go back to what I was saying before. Rainbow Six Siege, to begin with, used to be a fast-paced action shooter. Which, if you know anything about Rainbow Six Siege right now, is probably a little bit confusing for you to hear. But it used to be like that. And then the devs didn't like that, so they changed it. And they made it so basically everything killed you and you had to go slow, methodically, take things seriously. And now Rainbow Six Siege lost all of its players. As in, all of its original players. But it gained new ones, because the new players had never experienced the fast-paced shooter that they were playing the game for. The problem with Limbus Company is, although the same thing is happening, they're switching from, you don't want your sinners to die, to, you have to be fine with it. They don't have... When you start Limbus Company, you're not starting from a situation where you're fine with losing sinners. You're starting from the situation that we all started in. Which means that, inherently, there's an issue there. Okay, I think we do this, halve it, then do this. Because this applies the 2 attack power down, which then allows us to clash with this, for dominating. But yeah, dividing the banners up would probably be good, yeah. Let's talk about BS. I think... Yeah, a lot of the... Durante, yeah, we did it. A lot of the game right now is... They're trying to make it more difficult, but it's not interesting difficulty, it's all arbitrary. Because if it was interesting difficulty, I'd have no problem with it, but it's not. It's boring. It's just, you're going to take damage because we say so. Wait, okay. To go back to a question somebody asked earlier, do I think clashable counters and blocks are going to be standard? Maybe not clashable blocks, but clashable counters, yeah. I think power counters are going to become the norm. Because I don't understand really how you would go about making a good non-clashable counter.
거의 칼고 물베기 아니냐? 아니, 베어지지 않는 정도는 아니긴 한데. 그래 뭐.
Yep, just read that question further up. Before you deleted it. It is the problem with Limbus Company is the fact that because they can't go back and balance anything, really, because of the way they've set things up. How many staggers are we going to get now? Ooh, that's considerably better than last time. Anyway, clutchable evades. What would that do? That would be frightening. What, it would reuse? That, ooh, that's terrifying. That would be traditional, yield my flesh. That's terrifying.
새끼 좀 봐.
The problem with
일단 피해.
negative SP bosses is, the one negative the one negative SP boss is just a positive SP boss that ignores sinking. Him actually loses SP on Clash win, and he gains it on Clash loss. He's just a normal boss that ignores sinking. There are no negative SP bosses. Unless there's a negative SP boss somewhere I'm forgetting, but as far as I'm aware, there are no negative SP bosses. Who's that? Is that going to stagger Ryoshu? No, it's not. Actually, that's not going to stagger anyone, provided we win. Lovely. Okay, now is the point where we have to start making sure to win clashes. Kim. Kim isn't a negative SP boss. I quite literally just said Kim isn't a negative SP boss. Okay, Dongbag. Yes, I'll give you Dongbag. But Kim isn't a negative SP boss. Because Kim is just a normal SP boss in a trench coat. Yeah. Kim gains standing on Clash lose. So he's the exact same as a normal boss. Snake Inquisitors. I'm sorry, I did forget about Snake Inquisitors, you're right. You didn't mention Kim, but several other people did. Of course, I forgot about the Snake Inquisitors. Yeah, Kim is just a anti-sinking boss. I let go fight the Sinners all at once, so they could just let Dulcinea. I'm not really sure what the thinking of them at this point is. I don't think they really have thinking at this point in the dungeon. It is just they're doing things. Oh wait, oh god, I hate bleed count. Would Grip Sinclair Mimic count? Kind of. And I guess in that sense, Sun Shower also counts, but I mean, I should remember Snake Inquisitors. I fought them well, 3 months ago. Not really recent, but still. No, 2 months ago. It's an elite, yes. Well, yeah, mini-boss. Close enough. Both things just jump the Sinners. Yeah, pull a Vermilion Cross. That's, that is a spoiler, but at least I can rest easy knowing for like 99% of you, you won't understand it. Mini-boss with few unbreakable coins will make think about twice about clashing. I mean, it would be interesting to have a negative SP. Whoa! Fuck me, alright, that's worrying. Ah. Right. Why don't the enemies just win? Yeah. Who do we not care about dying? Honglu is going to take 88 damage next turn. Honglu is going to take at least 88 damage. Wait, hold on. Can we actually even protect anybody? Oh, we can only protect Honglu. Oh, alright then. Great. Cool. Yeah, how was Vermilion Cross a color? It makes no sense. Oh, we can't even protect that either, because that'll stagger Ryoshu. Oh. I mean, we can deal with it. I don't want to, but we kind of need to save one person at least. Could Sancho beat Dante pre-dimensional? Oh, we're not actually sure what Dante pre-dimensional would even be. It's a definite maybe on the account of we're just not sure who he is. Actually. Yeah, that's a defensive skill. Don Quixote. We'll have things planned. Who do we not care about dying? That is the point that the challenge has reached. Okay, I don't think Sancho could beat Eleanor. I'm sure, Alenia? Eleanor is how you pronounce her name. Let's not screw up another Blood Fiend. But Don Quixote definitely could. Vermilion Jobber, yeah. Repurposed A-Corpse. I'm fairly certain he's just part of the light now, rather than anything. I'm not sure if his corpse exists. Vermilion got jumped by 8 stars of the city. Yeah, but, like, Verg could probably handle that. I mean, like, the Red Mist or Verg could definitely handle that. Although they both have ego, so that's who wins Roland or the Black Silence. Which Black Silence do you mean? Because one of those questions is domestic abuse. Clashes once. 17 damage. 17 damage twice? Oh, we're only on turn 9, huh? Verg gets dropped by Eleanor. No. Okay, Verg might not be able to handle the entire ensemble, but Verg could definitely handle at least one member of the ensemble. This is a power scaling stream, yeah, welcome. How many attempts have we done on this? 4? Verg got jumped by PT, purple tier. I do think Verg could probably handle it. No, but, so, okay, the reason Verg didn't beat purple tier is the fact that, A, the purple tier is good at turning people against each other, but secondly, he didn't have ego at that point. What are the grade of the base IDs? Do you mean gameplay-wise or canonically? Because canonically, they're weird. They're actually far stronger in gameplay than they are in lore. Isn't his blood manipulation make him like a blood fiend? Kind of. He's not Sancho being able to die during the final fight. We're going to be doing a solo, probably. And because a full team of base sinners would make me want to end it all faster than I already do. Who's that gonna kill? That'll probably kill Otis, actually. So, I mean, we could do that if we want to keep Otis alive for a little bit longer. Sinclair, then. He does have a first Kindred Eyes. He does. No. Blood Fiend counter for Verg. But yeah, Verg is an interesting case in the fact that his power, his true power, doesn't really get seen very often because he's got no reason to fight people. It's what's said about whatchamacallit. It's what's said about the classic Black Silence versus Verg argument. I can't remember if it's Verg or Roland who says it, but neither of them would fight at their best because they've got no reason to. But if they were, one of them would be destroyed entirely. But yeah, lore-wise, where are they? I think lore-wise, they're supposed to be grade, like, 5-ish, I would assume. They're definitely not grade 1. They're not supposed to be grade 1. But gameplay-wise, they are absolutely grade 1. Without a doubt. I mean, look at them right now. They are currently beating what grade 1s died doing. I don't think it's possible because they're Carmelas. In what way? Oh, soloing. Yeah, definitely not. Alright, that's one down, but that's fine, because we've got Heathcliff now. What worries me the most is that a few of our sinners are basically just dead people walking. In the sense that Honglu is going to die. He's fine if we just only have him attack Priest. anybody who attacks Dulcinea has to contend with the fact that they're going to be taking more damage. That's fine if we just... We're now at the point of the fight where we want to start conserving ego resources because we're going to run into Papadon later. Actually, we can't even use ego for Papadon. It makes no difference. We physically can't use ego for Papadon, so we don't have to care. That's fine then, actually. Who's... Okay, hold on. Who's this? Is any of these attacking him? No. Oh, God. The chat keeps freezing. What is this? Grade 5 to 6. Grade 5 to 6 canonically makes sense. Ringsang is grade... Grade 1 is crazy. No, 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 no! Look at them right here! Anyway, hold on. Some Sinner IDs are definitely grade 1, yeah. Okay, sorry, because... Hold on, the chat froze, so let me just read through. Grade 5 to 6 canonically would make sense, yes. Virgil and Roland will run away from each other, yes. Don getting batshit crazy for Olga, who was grade 5. Yeah. But Don is Don. Okay, maybe not grade 1. Color fixes are different. Color fixes are weird. What IDs that gives you? I can't remember, but... So, okay. Maybe not grade 1. The base sinners maybe aren't grade 1. What level is, Camille supposed to be? Because whatever level Camille is supposed to be, Don gameplay-wise can... well, Don gameplay-wise until you get to the Force Loss can beat Camille. Both Virgil and Roland... No, Virgil and Roland both give non-committal statements. They both go, I wouldn't want to have to fight them. That's basically what they both say. Dante spammed them. Sinners aren't grade 1, but, like, the grade ones we know about... Well, okay, hold on. A lot of this determines on what grade are... whatchamacallit? What grade is... Camille? What grade is Camille? Because whatever grade Camille is will be basis on what I would say. Because if Camille is supposed to be... Okay, they are significantly... Are we including the fact that they can revive in their grading? We don't know about Camille. I mean, the fact that he's a big shot streamer suggests that he's at least somewhat good. We're helped out by the fact that we can die, I suppose. But, okay. On their own, each dinner individually, I would probably say grade 3 to 4. But together, as a unit, and with the help of the fact that they can revive, I'm putting them up to grade 2. I'd say. Not grade 1. We'd probably still get melted if we tried to fight against a grade 1. But I would say, yeah. Grade 2 as a group with the fact that we can revive. And then if you start factoring IDs into it, absolutely grade 1. I mean, like, you slap Ringsang on something and suddenly you've got somebody I would argue is almost as powerful as a Star of the City character. Talking about Ruiner specifically. Which is the reason why KGH hates him. Dante canonically revives base sinners multiple times in a fight. Yeah. I'm talking about gameplay when I talk about the grading. I'm not talking about canonical grading. I'm just going to get kicked out of the city after Inferno. If we get kicked out of the city after Inferno, we're not going to have anything else in the game to play. There's almost certainly not that much content in the outskirts. Ringsang is a... yeah, Ringsang has to be a Maestro in disguise. There's no other explanation for it. Rosha gets staggered here. Do we care? Kind of. Not particularly. It's fine. We could evade it. Let's evade it. I think it's a good idea to evade it. Don't care about that. And then Honglu's fine anyway. Ruins are the ruined versions of mirror dungeons. there is a lot of... Okay, no, when I say the sinners, I mean the fact that they can revive too. And I'm talking more gameplay-wise, because I'm able to talk about gameplay. Because I know gameplay more than I know lore. But yeah. There's a lot to find in the outskirts, yes, but there's not very much story you could really do. I don't think. Also, bringing in the Divine Comedy. Actually, maybe. Because the Divine Comedy is all about cleansing... Well, okay. The Divine Comedy is Purgatorio. Purgatorio is cleansing yourself of sin to be able to go to heaven. So maybe. Potentially. Anyway, rest in peace, Sinclair. Oh, Sinclair didn't die. That's perfect. He gets to be used as a mute shield. I mean, we know the sinners can roughly survive the outskirts, but we're not knowledgeable enough to survive some of the more obscure stuff. Still. Okay, I think we have to try and kill Priest here. Which is worrying. Because this team is... I mean, Honglu is about to die. Yeah. So. I mean, grades are weird. I don't really know how to power scale them particularly, because we're not really given much information about what they do other than just... A lot of the things in the city are based on how powerful you appear to be. And also the reputation you have. For example, the most obvious example being the washed-up Grade 9 Fixer. I think we'd all agree there is no way in hell he's a Grade 9 Fixer. But according to the Hannah Association, he is a Grade 9 Fixer. And that's just, like, the basic thing I think with it, is a lot of the stuff is just however you're perceived in the mind of Hannah Association. Honglu is dead. Sinclair is dead. Oh god. Okay, hold on, I need to refresh chat one moment. I won't be able to read your comments for a second. Let me just fix this, because it keeps reloading and chat keeps pausing in weird ways. Okay. There we are. Okay. Oh. And that's chat fixed. Okay, let me read back again. Okay, the reason why at the start of the game he felt weak is because he was aiming to be weak at that point. Okay, hold on. For some reason, the chat's gotten weird. Oh, I accidentally changed the Limbus Company box. That's weird. Oh, that's... Okay, it is... This is weird. Sorry, hold on. Technical difficulties. Right. Okay. Let's see. This should have fixed things. Hopefully. Let me just check. Okay. There we are. Could somebody send a message just to see if things are working? Because if things aren't working, we've got bigger issues. And whilst I do that, I'll quickly put through this turn. There we are. Great. Okay. Now let me go back through and reply to messages. Emergency AoE stopping sacrifice. The problem is we'd have to clash all of these. Yeah, I guess we could. Yeah, alright, let's do that then. Okay, there we are. Great. Alright, let me go back and read. Reading, difficult. Anyway. Roland went on a rampage, got demoted, yes. But yeah, no, at the start of the game he feels weak because he's meaning to be weak. But yeah, grades are based on your accomplishments rather than your actual strength. They sort of relate to each other, but not exactly. But the reason I was saying is because they're not... Grades aren't based on power particularly, they're based on achievements, which is the reason why Roland is a grade 9 at the start of the game. Anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, Roland is insane. He's one of the strongest people that we know in Limbus Company. Not Limbus Company, Project Moon. God, I'm going insane. Going insane still. Anyway, we'll try and keep Honglu alive to say things. Are all the IDs are up by 4? Yeah. Well, this to be at least in 5 full pages. Yeah, that would make sense. He's got an entire volume just dedicated to him. Alright, Ryoshi gets staggered here, sadly, which is a shame, but nothing we can really do. Roland... if Roland appears, we are gone. Probably just put the Black Silence. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it is interesting that he isn't the Black Silence. Because, well, officially he isn't, at least. We've got at least 2 more IDs before we have to start worrying about people dying. Yeah, Angelica is the Black Silence. She's the official Black Silence. Right. Roland went after the thumb. No, middle. Well, middle's the one he went on the rampage against that we know about. Did he go against the... Yeah, he went against the middle. He took the mantle of the Black Silence, but he isn't officially the Black Silence. Alright, now is the point where Honglu kills himself. 1632. Yippee. Gregor's passive is going to heal him. Actually, no, you know what we do? We do this. Because that kills him. And Honglu is good enough to survive 1 more attack. There. Are any of these AoE? No, none of these are. Great. Favored, will you get staggered from doing that? Yes. Ishmael won't though? Ishmael, clash that. Roland is practically the new Black Silence, yes. Has chat stopped again? Oh no, it isn't. There we are. Great. I was worried for a second. In all fairness, Roland went against a lot of people. You could basically point to anybody that remotely has power in the city, and you'd probably be right to say Roland attack them. That's going to stagger Heathcliff, but we don't really care. Why did he not just kill him sooner? Yeah, that would have made things easier. There we are, lovely. In all fairness, we could probably actually stagger Dulcinea soon. How the... What the fuck kind of chance was that? Wow, we're fucked. Oh, we're actually just gone. Alright. That's good. Right. Could somebody run the chances of the priest managing to hit Heads 3 times in a row at -20. Right, well, we're fucked. Just unequivocally, we're fucked. Heathcliff is dead. Maso comes in, he's only level 45, because I didn't want to have to spend more tickets. Yeah. That's it. I think that is it. I mean, I'd like to think it's not over just yet, but I think it is. Okay, we need to just kill the priest. We need to brutally murder him very quickly. Which I think we can do. Maybe. And then when Maso comes in, we just permanently Chains of Others Dulcinea. Like, we just have to keep her permanently debuffed. Okay, hold on. There's a move we can do. When Gregor comes on, we throw him immediately at the front lines, get him killed, and then we pivot to this being a solo. It's very cursed to do, and I'm not sure if we have any IDs that are actually good enough to solo with. But it might be possible. We need Otis to really level up more. Oh, the chat paused again. Lovely. Respectfully, I'm cooked yet. Right. Pianist killed Angelica. Okay. Still spam ego, yeah. 2.7% chance to do that. Lovely. Right. Why did he not use rabbit technology to clone his wife? She was dead. Ron should have given his wife life insurance. Wow, that's annoying. Maso, you're just going to continually do that. And now is the point where we pray. Who's this? Oh, wait, no, we need to clash more than just that. Okay, this is the one that you clash. You have to clash. Okay, what's hitting this? That's hitting this. That's annoying. Isn't Dulcie close to stagger? Not really. I think people do have life insurance. I do think life insurance is something that exists in the city, but still. Who is this hitting? Ishmael. Alright, we're not allowed to care about that. Okay. Wedge Office had life insurance, yeah. And I mean, there is body reconstruction insurance, which exists. Oh, that's annoying. Mary life insurance, yeah. Angelica soup. Please never say that again. So yeah, Pamela or Pameli, one of the two did get their body replaced.
고통입니다.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
That is...
옛날에도 이럴 때가 자주 있었지.
Yay, Gregor, you buddy, pal, buddy.
도망가는 건 모양까지잖아.
Throw yourself at this person. I want you to take that damage. Thank you. Now, so I'm not going to be doing that. This staggers Ryoshu, but at this point I physically cannot care. I am not able to care at this point. Otis dies, Gregor dies. Oh, this is fucking annoying. Right, this is better. Who does that hit? Rodeo, that's fine. You take that damage. She doesn't die. She takes 10 bleed damage, but that's fine. Priest maybe dies soonish, which allows us to focus on one person, which we can just hit continually with chains of others. I can't pay attention to chat right now, so if you guys are spiraling into insanity, please just try not to be too weird about it. 60% damage from this. 13. Please don't stagger. That's fine. Gregor isn't leveled, no. Which is the reason why he's a meat shield. Okay. Now Maso does that, that's fine. Maso may be about to explode, but oh well. 30. Right. 10. Oh, fuck. Whoever hits them is going to probably burst. Whoever attacks this is dead. Well, we need them to die. Hopeless. Really? Oh, that's fun. Hope... Favored. Right. Otis is dead here. Otis pops because of the bleed. That doesn't matter. Gregor, take that hit. Favored. Then we do this so that it actually does something. That kills. This is fine.
표정에 따라 실행합니다.
Wins the clash, now kills. 7 fragile on Priest. Priest is dead. We're down to 1 more enemy. We won. Otis dies here. Or at least takes enough bleed that she's dead. No, she takes the AoE and dies. Or just that. That's fine. Oh, the AoE doesn't trigger because she died. Okay, that's great. Chains of others, debuffing.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
Great. Maso is dead. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Right. Okay, we can't afford to have Ryoshu hit here. We physically can't afford it. Because if she dies, we're dead. Because she hits here and takes far too much damage. We need other people to hit first so she doesn't bleed to death. Right.
금방 다녀올게.
내가 찾은
This might be it.
나만의 항해 방식.
This may be it. Roger's dead.
모든
Maso is dead.
걷어들일 순 없었어.
We need Gregor to die. Clash with counter. She doesn't have counters in this one. Maso has 2 more turns of this before he's gone. 1 more turn.
에이, 이러다 다 죽겠네. 시계 대가리도 있으니까
We need Gregor to die.
밀어붙여보지.
She only has 3 skill slots. Yes, okay. 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 We're not hitting that. I think we're dead. Because the problem is we can't use Ryoshu because she needs to heal first. Gregor, take that. Gregor takes the damage, that's fine. Dominating, Gregor takes damage. And then... the -4, we only get to do that one more time, but... I think that evade always works. I don't want to put it to the test. We're gonna take that instead.
금방 다녀올게.
The finale is already passed, yeah. Oh, fuck, that's annoying.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
Okay.
야, 저 새끼 좀 봐. 또 이상한 짓 하려고 하잖아. 일단 피해.
Okay. Neutral? Fuck. Well. Wait, did that? Okay, that.
내 팔은 변해 있었어.
We wouldn't have won the clash with that anyway. Can we evade? No. And we're dead. So. Well. The problem with trying to make Dulcinea die first is the fact that she has the most HP, effectively and physically, but...
뭐야? 파이팅이다.
That attempt was lost, yeah. She doesn't have damage reduction right now. She doesn't have it in this fight, but... The problem is, even if we had survived to that, we physically couldn't survive more because we don't heal enough. You gotta go. See ya. Defense. What the fuck am I doing? Attack fallen so much you can't kill it. She needs to be lost. There's no real way around it. Any clashing of this? No, let's go here. Because then that goes there. Yeah, Dawn here would make the fight so much easier. Who's this attacking? Yisang. I don't care. I mean, who's this attacking? Also Yisang. Alright, I don't care. We're going to go for even more ego spam this time round. We just need to deal a ton of damage, kill Barber, kill Priest quicker this time. And then, yeah. Why would I download a mod to help me? If I was going to go download a mod, I would just use, like, different IDs. The point of this is base ID and ego only. If I start using things that aren't the base IDs, why should I use them at all? Anyway, we just have to kill them quicker. And I mean, we only put, how many hours into that? Like an hour? I think one more attempt. Not to finish, mind you, just one more attempt before I have to stop for the day. The problem is when Dulcinea starts giving everybody Blooming Thorn. Here. When she drops to 66% HP, things get difficult for us. I think maybe we want to deal as little damage to Dulcinea as possible. Because the less damage we deal to Dulcinea, the better off we are when it comes to not getting bleed heavily. Which means not using as much ego on Dulcinea. Okay, we want to use this here instead of Otis because, yeah. I mean, struggling, yeah, okay, now we use that. I think it's possible as is, we just need to get slightly luckier than we did there, because we had a few things that didn't go our way that screwed us over. If we can kill Nicolina and we can kill the priest quicker before we're down to our, like, final stand, we're fine. I didn't use Forest of the Flames as much as I should have against the priest there. Am I also going to do the railway? No. Maybe. Maybe. Not sure. I think I want to move on to doing other games, to be honest. I'm thinking, well, it'll be up to vote after the next video. whether or not the people want to see Library Runa or Lobcorp.
일단 피해.
Both do have their merits, but yeah, it's up to what people vote for. What's that there? Final boss is traditionally impossible to do with the base ID, unless you're modding. I'm yet to find an exploit to be able to do it, even though I do really want to, but yeah. If anybody does know an exploit of a way to start a fight that you shouldn't be able to, I would be happy to know about it, because that would allow me to actually beat this with the base ID. But otherwise, no, it's not possible. We can make compromises, but we can't actually physically do it with the base ID. Currently. Library Runa. It's not going to be Library Runa. I can tell you what the Library Runa challenge would be right now, or at least what I'm thinking. It would be how much of Library Runa can you beat without directly dealing damage? We're not counting She Ishmael as a base ID. She is forced, but we're not counting her as a base ID. Please don't get many staggers. How many staggers? That's fine. I'm fine with that. Wow, okay, that's really good, actually. Somebody that's gone through Library Runa with only green rarity cards. There's somebody in the Discord, actually, that's doing that right now. Mac, yeah. Library Runa with just the rats. I think that's physically impossible. Yeah, you already did do, yeah. This boss. Oh, this boss is absolutely possible. Just the fact that you can't use Dawn. Because Dawn isn't available in this fight. You mean the last boss? The last boss should be possible if you could use base Dawn, but you can't. Okay, the Lobcorp challenge, I have two in mind currently. One of which would be Lobcorp without ever picking up Alephes. It's possible. It is possible to do not Library Runa. It is possible to do whatchamacallit. Lobcorp. That's the word. It's possible to do Lobcorp without ever picking up Alephes. It is stupid, and it's hard to do, because you need to suppress Apocalypse Bird and White Knight, but it's without using Aleph gear, but it is possible. And then the other Lobcorp challenge run idea is, I actually can't remember what it was. I did have another Lobcorp idea that I can't remember right now. Anybody who was in a previous stream where I talked about it could probably jog my memory, but there are no forced Alephs. No. But yeah, what did I say I was going to do? Oh, yes! Lobcorp without using Ego gear was the other challenge I had in mind. No, I don't mean not using Aleph equipment, I mean not picking up Alephs. You don't have to pick up any Alephs to beat Lobcorp. There are no forced Alephs, there are no forced Aleph pickups for missions. Well, technically they are, but there's ways around. You never have to have Aleph Abnos. As in, you never have to take them into your facility. Because, now, so, Geb has a mission where you need to suppress 3 Alephs, but the thing is, Apocalypse Bird, the suppression of Apocalypse Bird counts. And you need 7 bits of Aleph gear for Bina, which you can get precisely if you play with Backer Abnos. So yeah. Okay, Barber dies here. Finale? Oh. Right, okay. Isn't Judge Bird Aleph? No. It gives Aleph Ego gear, but it isn't an Aleph. It's a Valve. base only is impossible. Not necessarily. I've seen people beat Lobcore. I've seen people suppress Apocalypse Bird using only base ID. Only base gear. So it's definitely possible. Hellish, but possible. And that's my modus operandi for the channel. Hellish, but possible. That works. Bina would be definitely the biggest problem. Did Barbara just heal? Because that's going to be annoying if she did. She shouldn't have. Oh, fuck, she did. We might not kill her. Oh, wow! Right, okay. And that's the end of the stream for today. Thank you all for coming. Yeah. See you all next weekend. Maybe. Bye.